Hey guys, Adam here with AmericanTrucks.com, and today we're taking a closer look at and installing the black smoked LED taillights available for the 09 to 14 style side F150s. You should be checking this out for your own F150 if you're looking to ditch the factory, very traditional, boring taillights to not only give your back end a stealthier look, but something that's just going to completely change that rear end design of your truck. Now these taillights are ditching the factory incandescent bulbs and replacing them with 12 upper and lower individual LEDs that are super bright, a lot more modern, and a lot more attractive, at least in my personal opinion. In addition to the swap of the incandescents to LEDs, you're also switching up from that factory traditional red look and chrome accent look to a black interior housing with a smoked acrylic lens, which is, again, the same OEM quality materials as your factory lights, but in every way, shape, and form changes up that design and just looks a little bit more aggressive. And I think it's a huge, worthwhile change at the rear. Now, you get the 12 upper, 12 lower individual LEDs, you get 2 accent lights on the side, and you're reusing that factory reverse light bulb in the middle. Now, I know some of the LED lights out there on the market will require you to cut and splice your factory harness. Not gonna be the case here. It's got factory style connectors that'll snap right into your stock harness. All you're gonna be reusing is that factory reverse light. Otherwise, it's a straight on plug and play, and I'll show you guys that in just a minute. Note that the taillights come in a pair of 2, so you get, of course, the driver and passenger side for around 260 bucks, which I think is a great price for such a big change. The install, I'm gonna give 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter. All you're gonna need is about 30 minutes to an hour from start to finish. I'd say probably around the 30-minute mark. I'm gonna take you through every step of the process. Let's get to it. The tools used in this install include an impact gun or a ratchet and an 8mm socket. All right guys, the first step of the uninstall, of course, is to grab an 8mm socket, drop your tailgate, and we're gonna remove the 2 bolts holding on our taillight. Now they're on the inside of where the tailgate would sit, one at the top, one at the bottom. We're gonna pull straight back, just like that. We're gonna pinch and disconnect the harnesses connected to the factory bulbs. There's 2, top and bottom, and then your reverse light in the middle. So we got our factory taillight off of our F-150, and it's on the tailgate next to our black LED smoked taillight. I want to show you some of the similarities, but mainly the big differences between the two, and really there are a couple here. The biggest difference, of course, is going to be the interior housing is black on your new Axial taillight, whereas your factory one is that traditional bright chrome red, those kind of polished mirror-like shine accents. So huge contrast, night and day difference here. The black interior on your new taillight is super stealthy, and it's also got an acrylic lens just like your factory one, but this time it's smoked. The smoked lens gives you that really stealthy back end appearance, which I actually am a big fan of the smoked lenses. Some guys might not like the smoked exterior lens. They might like it clear with a black interior just to give the impression of a smoked lens, but I actually like it when that lens is darker. I think it gives it that true stealth. Inside of that smoked lens, you're getting a complete redesign. You have 12 individual LEDs, top and bottom, and it's broken up into sections just like your factory ones. Not a huge style or design difference there. It's really how they use that design. Inside, 12 different LEDs, top and bottom. Reverse light's gonna go right in the middle, and we are reusing that factory reverse light. On the sides, you get the reflectors, accents, and really just stealthy lines. There's nothing a whole lot crazier going on here, which I actually like. It's more of that minimalistic look on the siding. On the back, what we can do is flip this over and show you the factory incandescent bulbs versus your new LED setup. Now there's resistors already built in to make sure that they're using the proper voltage and all of that, so you don't have to worry about adding resistors or doing any wiring. It's built into these plug and play harnesses. They're already clipped in, already spliced for you. These are gonna snap right into the factory harness inside of your truck. The reverse light is gonna go right in here. There's a little plastic or paper cap on that, so you're just gonna remove that, and your reverse light pops right into that housing, the same as your factory. So what we're gonna do is toss this aside. We don't even need to touch the light bulbs. All we're gonna do, plug in, bolt it back up, and repeat on the other side. All right guys, the install, we're gonna start off by taking our reverse light and sliding that right into the middle socket here, just to have that out of the way. Really just gonna take that bulb and twist it into position. There you go. Once you have your reverse light taken care of, you can take the bottom harness on your taillight and the bottom harness from the factory and plug those guys in together. It'll only go in one way, so just snap that in. Do the same thing for the top harness. All right, once you have them connected, We can tuck them back into position. Feed the taillight back through the stock retainer clips. From here, once you have it in place, grab those factory 8mm bolts and thread them through by hand and then tighten them down. Now you can repeat for the other side. Now, of course, you want to make sure you're testing your lights before you hit the road. Hit the brakes, turn signals, hazard lights, turn on your tail lights, so on and so forth. Make sure all the bulbs are correct. If something isn't lighting up, make sure everything is tight and secure. Just test out your lights before you hit the road. Well guys, that's gonna wrap up my review and install for the black smoked LED tail lights for the 09 to 14 style side F-150. You can pick up your set right here at AmericanTrucks.com.